I think that it's a real eye into the high stakes, dangerous world of oil in West Texas. And what makes this show so special is that it comes from a podcast called Boomtown that Christian Wallace did. So you have the real true stories about what's happening there, and then you have Taylor's writing and the way he makes these prolific characters and interweaves these incredible storylines. So those two together is a little bit magical.
I mean, everything in your hands is all made by petroleum, by the refinement, by the production, by the excavation of petroleum around the world. It's integral to all of our lives in every single aspect. So it'll be interesting to dissect that, I think, in a dramatic way, and for people to see, wow, we are surrounded by this world.
We had some ringers in the deck for sure. We had Billy Bob and Demi and Taylor himself, and so I knew that we were going to go into a fairly stacked deck in that sense, and the proof is in the pudding. That what's come out of this process is a really compelling piece of television.
It doesn't always happen, but this cast fell in love with each other. I mean, very simply, we actually did fall in love with each other.
Well, it was great. I like everybody on the planet, has known Demi Moore's career and followed her incredible career from being a young starlet to Brat Pack to the highest paid actress in the world, and been successful in all of those iterations. And so to get a chance to work with her was a real dream come true. And at some point I looked at her on stage and I was like, I think you're the first person I've ever played opposite with that I'm meant to be married to, that I've had a successful, happy marriage with. It's actually quite nice.
Because he has every human emotion. He's darkly humorous, he's impatient, he's full of love, he's mainly got the world on his shoulders because he's responsible for making the money for his boss and also for making sure that these oil fields and these pump jacks work right, protecting the employees and making sure they do the job. And then to top it off, family stuff starts happening. So I compare it to like being the ball inside a pinball machine. He's just everywhere